Hello bookish friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. I hope you all are having a great first week of September. Happy September and happy first Friday of the month. I am so excited to come at you guys with a very fun video for you guys today. I have a lot of plans of book filming, so you might see this awesome Obi-Wan Kenobi t-shirt in a couple videos coming here to my channel soon. So sorry if you don't love that. And so yeah, I'm very excited for today's video. It's one of my favorite videos to not only watch on BookTube, but also to make. And it's also just fun because I get to sit down and chit chat with you guys. So we are here with a fresh haircut as well. What? And we also shaved over the weekend. Are we taking care of ourselves? Yes, we are, and I hope you guys are too. I have my hydro here because it's still hot here in Vegas. It is like 105 today. And then I also rewarded myself with Chick-fil-A today. So we got a large lemonade here. I'm going to put this on the ground because I feel like as we go into the video, it might spill and that'll be terrible. So Chick-fil-A break, and there we go. Nice. It's more sour than nice though. Anyways, I wanted to come on here to not only turn my phone off, apparently. Sorry about that. I wanted to come on here to talk about my current read because it's a highly anticipated sequel for not only you guys, but also for me. And so I am currently reading Reckless by Lauren Roberts. This is the second book in the Powerless trilogy, and oh my goodness, I never thought I would love this series as much as you guys have been loving it, but I am really enjoying it. I don't know where I'm at in the book currently because I was listening to this before coming on camera today. I'm on chapter 22 in the book, so I don't know how far that is, but I think it's like 30% into the book, so really happy with the progress I've been making so far, and this will totally be in another video I'm making tonight and also in my September wrap up as well, hopefully. I mean, I'm doing a weekly vlog for it, so it should. So yeah, this is my one and only current read right now. I don't know what I'm gonna read next after this one because I know this one might hurt my heart, I hear, so I'm nervous for that, but also very excited to see where we go in the storyline with this one. I gave book 1 a 3.5 stars, and then book 2, or the novella I gave 5 stars, which is so weird because it's only like 80 pages or something like that. But nonetheless, I'm enjoying this one, and I'm hoping to give this 5 stars. We shall see. Oh, I didn't even show you my letterboard. It's a little crooked. But yes, it is time to do my August book haul. This is my book haul for the month of August. This is where I go in and show you all the books I've collected throughout the month, and I'm very excited. So nonetheless, let's jump into this because I feel like this is going to be a long video and it's already hot in this room. Anyways, our first book for this book haul is a sequel I'm anticipating this year, and I'm actually reading this in the month of September as well, or I might save it for October. I haven't decided yet, but that is Ghostsmith by Nikki Pau Preto. This is the second and final book in the House of Dead duology. I read book 1, which was Bonesmith. I read that one last year, loved it, gave it 5 stars. That cliffhanger was a killer cliffhanger. Like, I was shocked that Nikki can write a cliffhanger like that. I also, during Barnes & Noble shopping trip, I got this cute Pete the Cat bookmark that has the pride flag on it. I love these out of print bookmarks. Whenever I see them on the shelves at Barnes & Noble, I always get them. It's only just because I love the little tassel. But yeah, I can't say too much about this one just because it is a sequel and I don't want to spoil you guys of what happened in book 1. But just know it's one of my most anticipated reads, and I'm happy to have this in my hands. Next book I got is also another sequel, and this is the stunning Owl Crate edition. I got this as a birthday gift from Owl Crate, so thank you so much, you guys. This is the stunning cover and edition of The Mirror of Beasts by Alexandra Bracken. This is the second and final book in this duology as well. I actually have book 1 right here because, spoiler alert, you guys picked this book out for me to read for my September TBR. And so I have Silver in the Bones by Alexandra Bracken. This is what book 1 is. And now we have book 2, The Mirror of Beast. Look how stunning they look together. Yes, please. Anyways, back to this one. The Mirror of Beast came out in July of this year. It came out at the very end. So we have these stunning silver edges. And then we have these cool designs on the front of the end pages. This quote says, In ages past, in a world that was full of darkness and curses, there were two children. And then the other quote on here says, the beast within devours all. Hope none of these quotes are spoilery. And then again, there's more quotes right here on the back side. And then there is cool reversible dust jacket artwork happening here. Love that. And also on the in the hardcover case itself, it's a cool full-on image, I guess. And then, as always with Owl Crate books, it always comes with a letter from the author, which I always think is pretty cool because you get a little behind-the-scenes stuff. And it's also signed by the author, which is amazing because Alex is one of my auto-buy authors. So when I saw that I had an opportunity to get this as a birthday gift, I was like, yes, please. So this is a late birthday gift to myself, and it just now came in, so very excited for it. Maybe I'll binge read that duology this fall. Another Owl Crate book is Castle of the Curse by Romina Garber. I am so sorry for butchering it. This one, I'm not a huge fan of the design on it. Like, it's kind of bland to me. The quote on the back is in Spanish as well, so it's hard for me to say it, and I'm not going to butcher it because I already did it in my Owl Crate unboxing. I'll leave that video up above or down below. And so these are the beautiful stenciled edges that go all the way around. And then once again, artwork on the end pages, artwork on the case itself, and then another quote that's in Spanish on the back side. And then, of course, we have artwork on the back. And again, it comes with a letter from the author, and it's a signed copy as well. I really don't know too much about this book, to be honest, so I usually go into my books very blind. But I'll read you a little bit about this one. This one says, after a mysterious attack claims their lives of her parents, all Estella has left is her determination to solve the case, suffering from survivor's guilt so intense that she may be losing her grip on reality. She accepts an invitation to live overseas with an estranged aunt at their ancestral Spanish castle. Beneath its Gothic facade, La Sombra harbors a trove of family secrets, and Estella begins to suspect her parents' death may be linked to their past. Dun dun dun. It sounds like a fun mystery, maybe even mix of fantasy in there. But yeah, super excited. Not really excited. I never read anything by this author, so I hate saying that, but I'll read it eventually. If not, I'll probably give it to one of you guys, maybe. Okay, the next one I am super excited for and shocked I haven't read this yet because it's one of my most anticipated reads for the month of August, and that's The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. This is the same author of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited that she has a new book out. I got this from Book of the Month. This one says, Some Things Taste Better Together. Cute Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Yes, please. I'm very excited. This is set in Paris, and I love that setting just because I haven't gone there myself, but I would love to one day. And of course, it has queer cast of characters, and I really don't need to know too much about it. I have been hearing mixed reviews about this one, more negative than positive, sadly. So I'm hoping I'll get those out of my head and just read the book that I think I know I will love. So I will definitely be reading this one this fall, even though it's not really a fall type of book. Next book I got was at Barnes & Noble. I got this next two books I got at Barnes & Noble as well during their 50% off all hardcovers, and so I couldn't pass these up because both of these have beautiful covers, and that is A Bright Heart by Kate Chenely. And then we also have The Spells We Cast by Jason June. Very excited for both of these because both of these were on my Amazon wish list. So when I saw these on the book haul, like bookshelf that they had in Barnes and Noble, I kind of squealed. I was like, these are on my wish list. I'm so excited that these are part of the sale. So these are the only 2 books I got during that sale. I could have got more if I wanted to, but we controlled ourselves and we are getting better at that, as we say while filming this book haul. So this is both of these are first books of a series. This one I really don't know too much about either. This one says, what if you could avenge your own... Oh yeah, that's why this one sold me. It says, what if you could avenge your own murderer? Minxin outsmarts 3 princesses to help the man she loves become king. But she doesn't see Ren's betrayal coming. Not until she's lying in a pool of her own blood on the palace's steps. Like, what? I'm sold. And this is a debut novel too, and you have a blurb or you have a summary like that? Yes, please. I can't wait for this. I know book 2 is supposed to come out in 2025, so I might save this for next year. That way I can read them back to back, or I might read it this fall. I don't know. We shall see. And then this one is also one I know for sure I'm reading this fall. The sequel to The Spells We Cast is The Magic We Make, and that one comes out October 1st. So you'll see that in a video here shortly. But this is a queer male-male romance. It says, Nigel won't let anything get in the way of winning the calling, not even his soulmate. Nigel Barrett has spent his whole life looking forward to the calling, his one chance to secure a happy future. Each year, the spellcasting competition determines which of the country's teenage magician will join the secret society known as the Guild, and which will be stripped of their power to preserve magical balance. More than anything, Nigel wants to fight evil alongside his fellow magician as part of the Guild. I love a good competition setting, and honestly, Jason June is known for his YA contemporary books. So when I saw that he did a YA fantasy, I was really shocked. Also, it's underneath one of my authors studios, and that's right there if you can't see. It says Melissa De La Cruz Studio. Yes, please. I have high hopes for this one. I hope I love it. I already have book 2 on hold at my library, so yay me. Now this next one, I am for sure reading in the month of September. I am buddy reading this with my friend Lori over at the Chatty Bookworm, and that is Nightbane by Alex Astor. I never thought I will be holding this book up right now because I honestly thought I would hate Light Lark. But nope, spoiler alert for my August wrap up. I have read Light Lark in the month of August, really loved it, gave it 5 stars. It was such a fun YA fantasy with a mix of dystopian almost. It's a competition setting as well, so maybe that's why I loved it. But yeah, I'm buddy reading this with my friend Lori. Book 3, Nightshade, comes out in November, so hopefully I already have that one pre-ordered, so hopefully that comes to me the day it comes out. And I honestly can't wait to see how this series go on, because book 1 ended on a cliffhanger, and I'm dying to know what happens in book 2. And then this next book is a carryover for the month of August. I need to finish this one soon because I promised a book review for these, for the author and also for the publishers. Penguin Teen sent me this cool PR box of Ransom Rigs' new book. Like, what? They sent me a finished copy, so I'm still where I was at my last reading update. So I guess this technically should have been in my currently reading updates. Oops. But I'm on chapter 40, page 170, so I literally have that much left. I feel like I can manage it, but who knows. I'll probably pick it back up this weekend, to be honest. But yeah, can't really say too much about this. We follow a new cast of character, a whole new world set in California, and we follow our 17-year-old character Leo when he are starting to see weird things happening around his hometown, and he's also getting blamed for all this weird things even though it's not his fault. And he discovered he has these like magical abilities, and honestly I love a book with a main character figuring out what magic powers they have. Wish my magic powers would tap in soon, but they don't. But this was one of my most anticipated reads for the month and for the whole year. So when Penguin Teen reached out to me saying they will love to send me a finished copy, I hopped on that email and I said, yes, please. Our next couple books are all in paperback, so I feel like they should be nice and quick. See, literally. I went to my local bookstore, my local indie bookstore, and I finally picked up a copy of A Letter to the Luminous Deep by Sylvie Cathler, I think is how you say the author's last name. I saw this at, or not saw it, I see this at Barnes & Noble a lot, and I'm always intrigued by the cover, and I'm like, ooh, this sounds so good. And so I picked this book up at my local indie bookstore. I read the back of the book, I read the first chapter, and I was sold. So hopefully I'll pick this one back up this fall, if not sometime soon. Next is, I have three books that Penguin Teen sent to me to. One of them I already read and I reviewed it last year, but the other two, they come out later in 2025. So The Last Girl Standing by Jennifer Dugan is a YA thriller that is a standalone novel, and it's also by an auto-buy author for me. Penguin Teen was so kind enough to send me their new cover for this one, and I think I love this cover more than the original. What? I never say that. So this is already out. This came out August 13th this month. And then I got 2 2025 arcs. What? I got 2 2025 arcs. Like, who am I? So I got X Marks the Spot by Gloria Chow. This is the same author of When You Wish Upon a Lantern. This latest YA novel by the acclaimed writer Gloria Chow takes readers on a soaring adventure through love, loss, and the lively streets of Taiwan. So it sounds so fun. It might be like a little bit of hard-hitting. It follows our main character, Gemma, and it's always been her and her mom against the world. And her grandparents end up dead. So, yeah, hard-hitting, trigger warnings coming your way. I'm so sorry to make it sound like that. But this comes out January 2025. I don't know the correct release date. I'll leave it on the screen. But yeah, 2025 in January. So very stoked for this one. And then another one that comes out in March of 2025, and that is The Otherwhere Post by Emily J. Taylor. This is a YA fantasy standalone of the same author who brought us Hotel Magnifique, which I read the year it came out and absolutely loved it. This one, it says, 7 years ago, Maeve Abeneath lost everything. Today, she received an enchanted letter with 4 impossible words. Your father was innocent. To uncover the truth, she must pose as an apprentice for the Otherwhere Post and master the dangerous magic of scriptnomancy. I'm sorry for butchering the word. But the truth that has a price, and that price might just be her life. Dun, dun, dun. Comes out March 2025. I'm going to be reading this towards the end. I think this will be a good winter read, so I'm going to read this in the month of December. So you'll see this again in my December TBR. And then my other paperback book, I bought this at Target in August, and that was Flower Heart by Catherine Bakewell. Sorry, the sticker got cut off for the last name. I honestly picked this up because my friend Donna over at Mom's Book Collection, I'll tag her down below, she read this earlier this year for her book club, and she said she absolutely loved it, and she knows that from what my reading taste is, that I will love this one as well. And it says, a power she can't control, a curse she can't undo, a boy she can't forget. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, I bought this at Target. I hope it's good. If not, I'm gonna be so sad. But the cover is gorgeous, so I really do hope it's good. Next are some anticipated reads of mine. I have 3 of them here. Well, I have a couple more at the end, but I have 3 anticipated sequels, and so I forgot to add in A Whisper of Curses by J.L. I forgot to add this into my July book haul, so I'm adding this in now. This is the second book into A Taste of Magic by this author. Haven't read book 1, but when I saw this out on the bookshelves early at my local Barnes & Noble, I was like, yes please, must get it early. And then I went to a book event for Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I am so happy that I was able to meet Adeline Grace. She was also so sweet, so kind. She got to chit chat with me for a little bit. And so And then this quote makes me laugh all the time I read it, and it says, "To Drew, I want to be undone by you." If you know what happens in here, you know why she wrote that. I haven't read this one yet, or I haven't finished this one yet. This one I started reading while I was at the book event, and I just never got around to finishing it. But I definitely want to now that I have the audiobook hold from my Libby account that just came in this week. So hopefully I'll be listening to this one next. Maybe this might be my next read. Who knows? Then I have Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed. This is a this is a young adult. Oh my gosh. This is an adult fantasy standalone novel that I bought at Barnes & Noble as well. This is a beautiful edition of it. There's stunning, let me get my receipt out of the way. There's stunning artwork on the end pages. And then there's the quote on the front of the book. It says, "Death touch, poison-eyed witch kiss." And then there's a creepy skull on the back. I'm super excited for this. This is another buddy read I'm doing with my friend Lori over at the Chatty Bookworm. We have a couple books lined up for the fall, and this is one of them. I also went to my local indie bookstore, and I got these two books there as well. I got Incarnate by Jodi Meadows. I love Jodi Meadows. I fell in love with her recently because of the My Lady Jane series, and I wanted to read her solo work, and boy oh boy was that a good choice because I love her writing. I haven't read this series yet, so I'm hoping I love this one. I did get it for only $10 at my local bookstore, so yes please. And then we have the Scarlet Alchemist by Kylie Lee Baker. I read this one earlier this year back in March, and I absolutely loved it. Gave it 5 stars, so I'll leave my March wrap up above or down below. Just know I can't wait for the sequel. It comes out in October next month, so very stoked for that one. And then getting down to the last few books of my book haul, I have 5 books left, and then I'll see you guys in my next video. My 2 book of the month picks from August was The Seventh Veil of Salam by Silvia Marino Garcia. I'm a bit nervous for this one because this author has been a miss for me lately. She was a hit a couple of years ago for me, but now I realize this type of genre, like historical fiction / fantasy mix, is not really my genre. So I might read this, I might unhaul this, I might give this to my mom, might give this to my friend Taylor. I don't know. I got it because this author is honestly popular, so I probably shouldn't get it, but yeah, you know, I got it. And then same for this one, this author is popular, and I got Hera by Jennifer Saint. This is a adult fantasy standalone novel. This one I know for sure I will read. This is a Greek mythology retelling, and I love me a good Greek mythology retelling, so I can't wait to pick this one up. And then my friend Clint over at Reads Readers, his book club is reading this one for the month of September. And so that is The Wren in the Hollow Library by K.A. Lindy. Clint's book club, Fictional Falls book club, is reading this for the month of September. And it's the stunning stenciled edges. So yes, please. I know this is also on Kindle Unlimited as well, but I was just like, how can you not pass up this pretty edition of a book? Like, yes. And it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling too, and I love Beauty and the Beast, so I am sold and I can't wait for it. The second to last book that I have for this book haul is another book I bought at Barnes & Noble, and that is The Maid and the Crocodile by Jordan Ifunko, I think. I don't know. This is a YA fantasy standalone set in the same world as the Raybear duology. I absolutely love that universe, so I'm excited. I was so excited to see that Jordan announced a new book in the world. I don't know if this is a standalone or if this is a first of a new series. As of right now, it's a standalone, but if this gets like popular and good reviews, I think they might do a sequel, they said, but who knows? It's up to us readers, I guess. This was on my August most anticipated reads list. I'll put that video up above or down below. And I'm just happy to tell you that I finally have this in my hands. And the last book that I saved for the best, at least I hope I did, and that is Masquerade of the Heart by Katie Rose Poole. This is the second and final book in the not Garden of the Curse series. Oh my gosh. Brain fart. Garden of the Curse is the first book of this duology. I don't know what the series name is actually called, but the first book is called Garden of the Curse. I read that earlier this year. Absolutely loved it. And this was one of the special edition that Owl Crate released this year. And they actually sent this one to me as a birthday gift, even though it came in mid-August, which I was okay with. But I'm definitely going to be reading this in the month of September as well. My fall reading plans is ambitious as always. And honestly, it's so gorgeous. I don't even want to read this edition. So I might get the ebook and read it via ebook. Because I don't want to mess up this edition. And there's signed by the author. And it has a letter with the author as well. So yeah, one of my most anticipated reads that came out in June. And I finally have this in my hands. So there you have it. Those are all the books that I hauled for the month of August. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let's leave, since I'm seeing a lot of blue in this book haul, which is funny. And I'm wearing blue. Since I'm wearing blue and there's a lot of blue books, let's leave a blue heart emoji down below. Anybody I mentioned throughout this video will be left down below as well. If you guys want to hear more of my thoughts about any of these books once I get around to reading them, let me know which one I should start with, and I'll talk to you guys down in the comments below. Hope you all have a great day or night or day. Wow. Hope you all have a great night or morning or day. Who knows? I'm messing up my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.